DDAmanda is the #1 stock screener and scanner. This is how we're finding these winners early, guys. Simple to use by total beginners. Got advanced features for professional traders. Great support, 1 hour free one-on-one training, and check out these testimonials. I mean, they're off the hook. Guys love this program, and they're making a ton of money. Okay, this video is, and I wish somebody had made this video or if I had found a similar one. It's called TIG for Dummies. Okay, what is TIG? TIG stands for tungsten inert gas. So tungsten is your tip on your welding thing. It's a thin tungsten rod. It's sharpened. Here's a blow up. Usually sharpened to a point, and it fits inside your welding thing. Inert gas is usually argon, okay? And the way this works is you have to have, there's a cup on the outside here toward the top, and the inert gas flows here, flows out of here. And the inert gas is what creates the arc. In other words, you can't have an arc. There's an arc between the tip here and, whatever you're going to weld. You can't have an arc. There's a plasma arc that gets created, and you can't have that unless you have the inert gas. So it's tungsten, that's your rod, inert gas flowing, flowing out of here. So the way TIG works is you have this, your welding tip. Okay, and sometimes it has a point on it. It's got a handle. Okay, and in the middle is your TIG titanium, or tungsten rather, rod. And then at the end you got this little cup deal. Usually they make it orange. And the gas goes through here, okay, and it forms like an envelope. The gas is coming out here. This is your tungsten tip, pointy. So the gas is going around it, okay, so that your workpiece will be like right here. And the gas is what makes your plasma arc. Without gas, you're not going to get an arc. So that's basically, that's how TIG works, okay? And this has to be, again, 1/8 of an inch. The distance between the tip and your workpiece. But that's how it works. Okay, one thing about TIG, or one of the main things, is you got to be close. Okay, so if this is a blow up of your the tungsten rod, and this is the thing that you're trying to weld here, let's just say it's a couple pieces, the distance between here and here is 1/8 of an inch. Okay, you got to be really, really close to this, and it doesn't make a big weld. The weld is not that big. It's like, kind of tiny, small. So those are the two things. You got to be really, really close to it, and like I said, 1/8 of an inch, and it welds. The weld isn't huge, okay? That's one thing I wish somebody would have told me. So, if you need glasses, you're going to have to wear them underneath your helmet. And the other thing is, okay, why is TIG so cool? Because it can weld aluminum. Okay? And it does that in AC mode. You have to have an AC. There's two modes to TIG. You got AC and you got DC. And you have to use AC to weld aluminum. Okay? I'm not going to cover every little detail, but I just want to cover the beginnings, the basics. You know what I mean? And then DC is for steel and what have you. Okay? Okay, for the summary is uh, number one, you got to be close to it. You got to be very close to your work, 1/8 of an inch, which is, you know. And another important thing is do a dry pass first. In other words, pretend that you're welding and have your, you have your arms supported and you're moving the torch along here. And just pretend you're welding and see, make sure you can see everything and that your hand has to be supported because, like I said, 1/8 of an inch. If you dip that tip into the weld, then you gotta resharpen it. What else? Oh yeah, sharpening it. If you do dip it into the weld, you got to sharpen it, and the way you sharpen it is like this is a blow up of your tip. Okay, sharpen it like this. Okay, don't sharpen it like that. If you put it on a grinder and hold it like this, the wheel, so sharpen it to a point. Sharpen it this way. Don't sharpen it that way. What else? I guess that's it. There's a shit ton of videos out there on TIG, but those are your basics. Make sure your helmet is clean, your lens, your window, whatever you want to call it. Make sure that's very clean so you can see, because again, you got to be right up in there. Here's a couple of other things. When you get a TIG outfit, make sure you get high frequency start. Okay? So, here's your workpiece, and then here's your welding thing with the handle, and your cup at the end. And I also recommend you get one of these. A lot of them just come with a foot pedal, but there's a little switch you can buy that attaches here. It's like a thumb thing where you can push it down to start it. So what happens when you do push that button on your welder, it won't start right away. It'll take like a second or two, because what happens when you push that button, if you set up your welder, the gas will start flowing. Okay, the gas will start flowing. I can make that a different color. So here's your tungsten tip. And what'll happen with high frequency start is, you push your little button on the thing, the gas starts flowing, okay? And then what'll happen is a high frequency arc will come out of the tip of this, okay? And that'll start the arc. Okay, because in the old days you had to touch this tip to the workpiece to get it to start arcing. So get high frequency start, get one of these little hand switches for your torch, and it'll start it for you. So when you push it, the gas starts flowing to cover this thing in inert gas and argon. Then that little high frequency spark will jump from here to the workpiece, and then the arc will start. And then you can start welding. Okay, there's that. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Like I said, this is just to cover the basics. Like I said, TIG is great for aluminum. Well, it's the only way you can weld aluminum. But it's okay for steel too, and other things. You can braze with it. But it's a little bit tricky. It takes a little bit of time to learn. But if you do these 4 things, you'll get a nice head start on it. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and that's it. I'm up in my treehouse. This is, I guess, a treehouse chat. Everybody that tries DDAmanda absolutely loves her. These are all unsolicited, by the way. We didn't even ask people. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. So worth it. Probably made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Having everything I need to research on one page is definite time saver. Single day, 1525 profit. 15K on my first DDAmanda. Look at this guy. I don't know what to think about this one, man. This guy says he made 30 million. Read this shit. I don't know. He sounds kind of legit. I fucking love DDAmanda. Your program is the best tool I've ever used in the last 21 years. It just goes on and on. Okay, if you trade stocks, or if you're even thinking about trading stocks, this is for you guys. This is what you need. This is DDAmanda. It's the #1 stock screener and scanner that's out there. Um, and it uses both user input and AI to find and research winning stocks. And this is, it says right here, easy enough to use by total beginners. There's really no learning curve at all. You can be finding stocks within about 5 minutes after you log in. And it also has a lot of advanced features that are used by professional traders. Our mission is to help you make money by investing in stocks. That's the bottom line. That's what you want from something like this, Now, I use this all the time, and I've found some amazing runners. You've got here, look at this. They give you 1 hour of free one-on-one training and instant support. Having good support on a program is just so critical, I mean, here's their phone number right here. You can just call and text. They've got some testimonials here. I want to show you these because they're pretty amazing. I mean, look at this. This is what people think of her. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. This guy made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Everything I need to research. I wasn't even in Amanda one week, and he made 10,000 bucks. So these testimonials, it just goes on and on here. So anyway, they've got if you want to try, look at all these features. Dollars traded, 7 MA crossovers, all sorts of stuff. But they've got an $8 a day trial subscription, so you can check her out and see if you like her. And some other subscription levels here. Anyway, I highly recommend this, guys, and do check it out and make some money.